Alright guys, let's get our tent set up. What I did, got me one of these, it's the Pomoly Stove Hut 70 2.0. This is the new version. I guess the old version had some leaks or something with it, and this new version is supposed to be much, much better. And we're going to set this thing up. I did set it up at the house. It did not come with directions. I was pretty disappointed in that. Every tent should come with directions, because not everybody knows how to set one up right away. But yeah, it's not too hard to set up, but still. If somebody knows nothing about tents, a novice maybe, you need directions. Every tent should come with them. Alright, let's get her set up. This looks like a pretty good spot. I like it. We'll move it down a little bit more. Get some of the rocks out of here. Yeah, I think that'll work. All right. When I ordered this, I got it with the poles and everything else. You can get it where you don't need poles, or you can use hiking sticks, or go make branches, turn them into sticks. All right. It came with these. These cheap little aluminum ones. I went ahead and bought some good stakes, because you know, with a tent, you should have good stakes. It's something you hit and put in the ground. These hook ones, you gotta whack it sometimes, slip off, bust a finger. Not cool. All right. Like I said, I did set this up in the yard, and it is a nice tent. I really like it. We'll see how it's going to work out. I'm going to use this for canoe camping, hiking. I have another tent that I'll be using soon. You'll see on the channel. It's called the Dark Technology tent. I think you guys will like that one. I work nights, so sometimes I like to sleep in. As you can imagine. So I need something that's dark, and I mean, that thing is dark. It's exactly what they say it is. It's exactly what it does. But this one here, I really needed a good tent. I had a dome tent. No, I wasn't real keen on that thing. And like I said, the poles, you can order them separate of the tent. I opted to have them. You just never know where you're going to set up. These two are for the awning. Set them aside for now. Yeah, I was really looking for something that I could use with a hot tent. This thing is a stove at 70, so it does have a place where you can put a little folding stove in there. But I don't have one yet. Boy, that wind is rocking, boy. Wow. That's something I have to watch for tonight. These trees are older. We'll get a couple shots of those and show you. Just have to make sure no branches are going to come down and take me out while I'm trying to sleep. I don't think that'd be much fun. Alright. Get some guidelines out here. This is only my second time, of course, setting this up, so it takes a little bit. Just bear with me. Alright, let's get another guideline here. We'll go to the other side. Start to come together. There's two zippers there. You gotta find the right one to get in there. It's gonna take me a few tricks to get used to this thing. But so far, I do like it. But I'm a big fan of customer service, as you will know. You don't have good customer service, I don't want to do business with you. And right off the bat, not having directions. Yeah, that's not a good start for me. You should always have directions in there. Not everybody knows exactly what they're doing. And that's one of my big pet peeves, boy. Everything should be included in something like this, especially that. That's the simplest thing you can do. Nice. Okay, we got that up. I'll go around, get all the guidelines and everything up, and then I'll bring you back. That's pretty much the gist of it. 2 poles. All right, let's get the, I got the mast of it done. You know, the whole thing is now in. That's why I got these bigger spikes, good spikes. You want to make sure it doesn't come down on you. And them cheap, flimsy things, oh, I can't stand them. So that's another thing that they should change because they're useless. They'd be good for like guidelines for hanging out little things, but not worth crap for much else. Let's get these up. Never understood why companies do that. I mean, don't go with the cheapest. I mean, this thing is $200. That's not really that expensive for a tent. My dome tent was only like $60, so I mean, it doesn't matter how you camp to me. I could care less. I buy for all this gear myself, and as you know, wow, that wind is something. What in the heck is going on here? Let's have a look. Aha. It's getting caught in the liner. There it goes. All right. Let's get these up. Then I'll give you the grand tour, huh? Always remember the basics, guys, when you're in business. You want to repeat customers, so you don't want to make a mistake. All right, let's get this steak in. Nice and tight. That's what we want. Especially in the wind, I want it tight. That looks good. All right. Let's get the liner zipped up, put out the other guidelines, and then I'll give you a tour. All right, guys, here it is. This is the setup. So how we're going to be camping tonight. At night, you take this down, you zip her in, and then you got that there, you zip her in your bug net. Come on down here, let's take a look. All right. This thing is actually pretty good. It's a 2-man tent. It's got a big screen here. Joe on the. I'm going to roll up and put it out of the way for now because I don't need it. I want to do something else to this floor I want to show y'all. But yeah, there she is. 2-man tent. It's a nice little unit. I do like it. I like the design. I think that's mainly why I picked it up, was the design. I like the design. I like the fact that it has a stove jack. Let me flip this thing around. Sorry about the beard. Yeah, no choice. We got to get fit tested once a year. Had to lose the beard in order to get fit tested. I know I look weird. I don't like it. It will grow back though, thank the Lord. Yeah. So, anyways, back to that. There it is, right there. The stove jack right here. You know what I'm looking for. I know Pomoly. I know all these guys make stoves. But I want to fast forward Winterwell for this. I love Winterwell. Excellent customer service. Got a phone number. You talk to a human. Yeah. And they get back to you right away, too. I like that. Look at that. It's not a bad tent, though. I do like the design. Like I said, I do like the design. Plenty of vents. This side opens up, too. There's actually like 3 doors. You go through the main, you can go through here, or you can go through the back where the stove jack is. Pretty solid little tent. I would definitely get the poles and get new pegs. As you can see, I just used the cheap ones for it there. It's just pulling it out. Open the vent up. There's a whole vent along the bottom. And I use them cheap pegs they sent for that. I do love this thing though. It's a cute little tent. And I do dig it. And it's lightweight. A lot lighter than my dome tent. So, this is what I'll be using for my canoe camps. Yeah, I'm going to like it. I like it a lot. I do have a huge tarp I got too, but we're not going to put that up today. It's supposed to rain, but I don't think it'll be much. But it is going to drop in temps tonight, so we will need the fire. Yeah. Been missing y'all. Something terrible. All that's been going on at work. You know, me having COVID and everything else. Ugh, just a friggin' nightmare. One after another. But we're back. We are back. And we're going to start popping some videos now. All the business is over. All the illnesses is over. And oh, good Lord. I just can't get over this. I hated losing it. Nobody wants to lose their glorious beard. Oh, kids. All right. I got some new equipment, too. I did get this, and I did pick up one of the fancy little chairs I like so much. I always wanted one. I never got one because that crappy old chair. Oh, that thing's just terrible. Let me get that set up. All right. Let's get the chair out here. Get that set up. I like that bag. I always wanted one of these. Love these chairs. See them all the time. Everybody's got one. They just kind of clunk, clunk, clunk all together. See all the guys using them. I like it. I actually got 2 of these. I got the one with the high back, and then I have the low back one. That one's still at the house. And I wanted the high back one for this trip. Look at that. Pops right together. I like that. I wanted a high back, and I wanted one of them little low backs. I have them both. One is black, and this one, of course, is brown. I like the brown. Earth tones during the summertime and spring. There it is right there. It's so easy to put together. Look at that. You got a little cup holder. I like this little place to put your phone too if you got it with you. Me, my phone is mainly for what I'm using it for videoing, believe it or not. It's the iPhone 13 Pro Max. It's what I do most of my video work on. Ooh, so you can tell it's new. Wow. Yeah, I use the i13 Pro Max. I love that phone. Let's give it a shot, huh? Oh, guys. Get you one of these. I like this chair. So you can get the headrest and kick back. Oh, take a little diver here. Right? Get the string out of the way of the mic. Yeah, that wind today. Oh, man, she was a cranking. She was a cranking. Storm feels like it's starting to calm down. I hope it is, because I want to have a glorious fire. Oh, just to relax. All the beautiful colors. This is the end of June, believe it or not. And it's cold. It was today, it only hit the 60s. I mean, I'm shocked. And with that wind, it didn't feel it. And tonight's supposed to get down to like 40 something. I'm like, this is June, come on, man. But we've had this, as you remember, from my winter videos. I got to extend the old water. Oh, and I got some news on that too. We'll talk about that during the fire. But yeah, we had storm after winter storm. You've seen it on all the channels across the board. I mean, they feet of snow, cold, rainy, nasty, more snow, rain, cold, nasty. And then all of a sudden, boom, we had almost 100 and some degrees here. Oh, went straight from freeze to fry. I love winter. Winter camping is, you know me, I love it. I love winter camping. Fall, winter, early spring. Man, I love doing that. That's my bag. I love it. And the summertime, I'm a canoe camper mostly, but I haven't had a trip yet this year. The campground I was going to paddle to, they closed it. I don't know what happened out there. Something must have happened, because I called and they didn't want to give a whole lot of information. I thought maybe a road washout or something, but no. Maybe they found who knows what out there. But yeah, so I had to cancel that. And I told them, man, I really want to get that in, because I just camp at the one, canoe down to camp at the other one. I mean, I've done that for years. So I don't know what happened out there. Probably don't want to know. But yeah. But I needed a good quality tent for the canoe camps, and we will be doing some of that. I love camping anywhere. It doesn't matter to me where. I don't care if it's in the yard. I just don't care. I want to be outside, and that's what it's all about. So there are a few campers out here, not too many. It's actually really quiet, and I like that. That's why I come here. I love it here. It's one of my favorite places to camp. Just got to watch the trees. That's about it tonight. I picked a site that had big, solid, good ground trees, but I got to watch the branches. And I looked at all the sites. There were so many to choose from to make sure it wasn't going to be any loose branches coming down and knock me in a gourd when I'm trying to sleep. That's no way to wake up. Yeah. Oh, this is so relaxing. Oh my God. I love this chair. Oh. I know in my review this one's going to get up. Ding. Yeah, definitely. Alright guys, I have some ideas for this inside. I better get cracking or I'm never going to get it done. Alright, I'll show you what I'm going to do with that too. Alright guys, here's what I got in mind for this. Let me turn this, there we go. Alright, I'm going to measure that floor. I'm going to measure it right now. I'm going to measure it, and I'm going to stick some of this in there. It's going to be part of my sleep system for this thing. Yeah, that's going to make a big difference at reflective and get that heat right back on you. So right now, I'm going to measure it, cut a piece, we're going to put that in there. Figured I'd do it right out here on the spot. Might as well, right? Alright, let's measure this thing out inside. I recommend you do this with every tent. I love doing it with ground tents. It's just something about ground tents. I like to have that barrier that actually shoots it right back at you. I want to get it as close as possible. There, about 56 inches. 56. Let's measure this out here. .56 by 86. Remember that? 56 by 86. Oh, that's great. That way you can tell me if I forget, right? Alright. Measure this one out one more time. Alright. It just doesn't seem right compared to the other ones. That's why. Just off a little. Alright. Let's cut this, put it in there. It's 4 feet wide, so I can't go with the 56 I wanted. So we're going to go with the 4 foot. Let's cut her. I got big rolls of this because I do have other tents and other things I can use this for. So I got 2 big sections. This is just part of the one. Could have done this house, but why? I'd rather do it out here with y'all. Now you can see how I set things up and the way I like to do things. Let's put this in. Let's get it in there. Oh yeah. Oh yeah. That'll work. It'll lay down eventually. But for now, look at that. A little extra layer of protection too. I like it. Let's get sleep stuff in there now. Get all our stuff in here. One thing I definitely need is a new sleeping bag. I've been using them old ones for years. My air mattress should be in here. It's my backpack for a backpack hiking, of course. Has a little sleeping bag down in there too. Water bucket. Where is that? Hope I didn't forget. It's usually always in my pack. Fast fold stove. The butane. These little carry buckets are nice for water. Fold right up. Let's see here. There she is. Orange stick. Alright, I better get this set up. It's getting dark. Yeah, you can see. I want a new sleeping bag. But yeah, that really worked good. That reflective floor, that is going to help so much. And it's a little extra pad. It's won't be thick, but still. I got the big blue pad underneath. I got a little yoga pad on top of that. And of course, on top of that, the sleeping bag. I want to get a new one and a new pillow. They make them little air-up ones now. And they're pretty decent finally. So I might get me a new one of those. Definitely one of these sleeping bags. I've had that thing forever. Forever. And I think it's time to upgrade some of this stuff. And that's pretty much what I've been doing. Ooh, you guys see this? See? Remember I got that for Christmas. If you watch my Christmas video where I spent Christmas with y'all, I got a Dietz. I got me a Dietz. And I'm going to use it now. This will be the first time. This is the maiden voyage. So we're going to fire that up tonight. And yeah, it's getting dark. I think it's time to start fire. And we'll kick back, relax a little bit. Maybe chat. We ain't gonna do any fancy fire starting tonight. We're just gonna get her going. Alright, where's my knife? Yeah, it's a lot darker out here than it looks on camera. It's one thing about that phone. I mean, it's amazing. It saves light. Pretty neat. Most cameras, I guess, do that now. You have to actually change the settings if you want it to go dark. But, yeah, it holds light for a long time. I do like it. Definitely like it. I like using a phone. It's just more convenient. Phone's always with you anyway. When somebody calls you, it's kind of a pain, but just ignore it. Let's get this thing all lined up here. Get this fire going. We'll use some of them old pieces for the bottom. That's what we'll do. Stick them down in there first. I already have burnt anyway. In there. So we left paper plate. Throw that in there. That'll work. I can deal with paper plate. That's not a problem. So I need cans and all their other garbage. It just annoys me. Oh, there's no reason for that. If you've seen that video where I had to clean up that one campsite, that was ridiculous. I cannot believe people leave things like that. That's terrible. Absolutely terrible. And there's no reason for it. I mean, come on. Don't be a pig. Clean up your mess. I'm weird about that. I always leave better than I found it. If you watch my videos, you know that's a fact. I'm big on that. The kids want to get out and enjoy the outdoors. The last thing you want to do is look at your garbage. Alright. Let's just light this bad boy up. We're going to use some just standard light fluid and a cigarette lighter. Nothing fancy today. I wanted to get out here and get this thing set up and try it out. So excited to use it. Oh, and I wanted to get that reflective stuff in and all that. And like I said, it's just been tough. We'll talk later, but right now let's get this fire going. I want a fire. You know me, I love a good fire. There we go. Let's get that going. We'll come back. Alright guys. Oh, finally. Time to get some relaxation in. Oh, I love this chair. Oh, comfortable. Oh, I needed this camp so bad. It's been so long, like I said, with everything that's been going on. Good Lord, I mean, for a while there, I felt like I just couldn't catch a break, no matter how hard I tried. Well, kind of a big one right here. Well needed. Salute, my friends. Oh, it's so good. And that, by the way, is a Bud Light Clamato. They're actually really good. Tomato beer. It's really good. Oh. Anyway, like I was telling you, boy, that wind is still rocking. That's all right. Look at this. Absolutely gorgeous. I love this thing. Oh, I've been wanting to use it so long. Finally, it's out here. I do have a shepherd's hook. I'll be bringing that with me on other camps. But like I said, this was basically a setup, and I wanted to measure it out and everything. I could have done that at the house, but I didn't want to. I wanted to do it out here for y'all. I recommend you put that stuff in everything, every tent. I mean, it's just a little added layer of protection, and the heat bounces back up. You can't beat that. Until I get my little stove. I want a winter well fast fold so bad. Oh, I want that titanium steel one. Got to save up for that. I did contact the company and see if they could give me a little discount or something to help me out, but
Then guess what? That's right. They got back to me right away. They sent it over to another department. I haven't heard from them yet, but I sure will. Very nice people. Outstanding service, and that means so much to me. And that winter well is number one. I mean, I love winter well. That little stove I got for the otter. Just love that thing. Love it. I needed this so bad. The temps dropping like crazy. Neighbors next to me, they were wrapped up in blankets outside. Not me, man. You know, I went to camp, so I'm used to the cold. I did bring a coat just in case later on it gets real chilly. I can slap that on. But, yeah. This is so needed. Oh, my God. Needed this so bad. My friends who are also subscribers are out on the camp themselves. I told them to get some video, and I'll put it up. They're going up to their cabin. They're going to be up there for a week and on the lake and bringing his boat and everything. I hope they do get some good pictures and stuff. I will put that up too. I love doing this. We will be doing some trips with people, but most of the time, just solos. I try to keep to myself. I don't bother nobody. Nobody bothers me. I like it that way. And but I do like to have, you know, people around sometimes for camps. It's just fun. It's fun. You get somebody to shoot the breeze with. You know, it's kind of nice sometimes. Can't always be alone. It'll make you crazy. Oh, yeah. I was going to tell you about the otter. Yes. Anyways, I found a way to extend the season. I think I can use that thing during the summer if I can get this attachment. What I found was, you know, gazebos that sit outside. They got them big old nets that go around them, and they got a big old floor in them. I found one, no roof, no nothing, just the net, the whole net system, and the floor. I can put that in there, and that's going to extend the season. So I'm going to get one. It's a little bigger. It's like 10 by 10. And the outer course is 8 by 14, so I'll have to just push it in a little bit at the bottom. That's no big deal. I'll do it. That's a big bug net. That right there will work. I can just clip it to the rails, like I was telling you in the last video. And yeah, I'm going to extend the season with that thing. So, excuse me, I'll be able to use that thing too. So we'll have the canoe camping, backpack camping with this. I love this thing. I really do like it. I'm not big on their stoves. I was looking at them. I want a winter well. The customer service is important to me. Pomoly, do yourself a favor. Put some directions in this thing and some decent pegs, huh? It's a great design, great tent, but you're going to pay $200. You should throw at least some decent pegs in there and some directions. But yeah. I want that winter well. I want it. I love customer service. It's so important to me. But we are going to extend that otter, so I'll be able to use it. If it gets like this, I could have brought it out here and put it out. I mean, and actually use the stove during the night a little bit. But I wanted this. This is what I wanted. This is what I needed. And I love sharing it with y'all. You know that. We're going to do a lot of camps. Back in action, man. We're back. All right. Let me see what I got going on here. Got some food. Just gonna do a couple sausages. I have to pull out one of my backpack tins there to heat up the chili I'm gonna throw on them. And when this all burns down and it gets a little darker, I'm not gonna eat now. I'm not in the mood. Now I just want to relax. So I'm gonna get you down here a little closer, and then watch fire. Like I said, it's a little darker than it shows. This camera, this i13 Pro Max is an amazing phone with amazing cameras. It's the wind and everything kind of messes it up. It's hard to hear me sometimes. I have a deep voice anyway, so it kind of throws people off and they can't hear me. So I did get this little JSSEDN mic, and it works well. I like it. But I don't like the fact that I have to wear it all the time, because it takes away from the nature sounds. And I love the nature sounds that this phone can produce. Are amazing. But there's really no nature sounds right now. Just howling wind. And that wind would annoy the hell out of you if I just kept it raw. So, kept the mic on. Oh. Christmas gift. If you watch Christmas video, I was so excited to get that. I love these things, and they're not expensive. And I just love them. I ordered 2 more little ones. little cute ones. I'm gonna hang them there and there. I'm gonna get my shepherd's hook for this and put it over there. I did bring the big light, the propane one, Coleman, sitting over there on the table. I'll probably fire that up later, but I may not need to. I may or may not. Oh. So how y'all been? Hit me up in the comments. I want to know how you're doing. I mean, a lot of people have been getting sick. We had another big round of it up here, and like I said, I didn't have the signs or symptoms, but I didn't go anywhere. I tried to stay close to them because I didn't want to take and get out there and have an acute onset. I'd seen it. It's not good. But, yeah. How's it where y'all are? Well, I know the gas price and everything. Oh, you ain't gonna hit me with that. I know. This, the beast only gets 8 to 10 miles per gallon, so yeah. It's put a real pinch on me. Real hard, in fact. It's hard. And the times are tough. They really are. And it's getting far worse, I'm afraid. I noticed a few of the stores have been running low on some stock. I was talking to one of the truckers. I used to be one, so I walked up and I was chatting with them. And them stores, they are truck by truck. That's it. Truck don't come in. What's in it? That's all you get. So it's truck by truck. And right now they're getting just nailed. Oh my God, they're getting hit hard. I do have a family member who was an owner-operator, and he's done. He said that's it. He came off the road. So that's another truck that's not delivering, and that's not good news. Nationwide, I think 33% of owner-operators just said, I had enough. They can't afford the fuel, so they drop out. How many truckers does it take to drop out before? I mean, come on. I couldn't even imagine what it was like being an owner-operator now. Oh, man. Just ridiculous. We'll have to wait and see what shakes loose, I guess. But right now, times are not good. And it's not just us. It's the entire world. The entire world's going through this right now. We're in a deep recession, and I don't know what's going to happen. We keep saying the interest or the inflation rate or whatever it is, like 8%. Where the hell you get that number? I mean, honestly, if fuel's more than 50% of what it was, food is up 23%. I mean, come on. Where the hell does 8 come from? To me, that's more like 19-20%. That's definitely recession. I think they're trying to give us a soft hit on that, but we are in one. And I always said, if the fuel prices get to the point where it's minimum wage, if it ever hits that level, you're in a depression at that point because kids can't even afford to go to work. But think about it, if you're a kid, you got to pay for insurance, which is 5 times more than anybody else anyway. On top of that, then you got to have fuel and everything. Come on, you're killing them. Oh, kids are lazy. They're not lazy. They can't get to work. They're ride sharing. They're doing this. They're doing that. I mean, come on. The times are tough. They're tough for all of us, all around the world, and I don't see any relief anytime soon. I hope I'm wrong. I do, but yeah, times are tough. What can I tell you? I think you already know. Retirees are poor buggers, man. It's terrible. Anyway, I think on the next one I'm going to go out in the deep woods. I found some old logging roads on X Hunt. It's an app you can get, and I recommend that app big time. X Hunt, just the big X Hunt. Look that up. The realtors use it. It gives you landowners, great maps, landowners, state lands, national forest lines, these places you can camp, and there's roads that you would never know were there. You have to actually look. So if you get that app, check that out. X Hunt, check it out. It's definitely worth it. I do have it, and I use it frequently. My next one is going to be down some old log roads. I think I'm going to go way back in the sticks and way back, way back. I love that. I want to get really far back in the sticks this time. We'll use this setup here. I think that'll be the next one. I love campgrounds. I just do. But sometimes I get full or, noise or something like that. I just want peace. Way out, way out. Animals don't scare me. I'm not a bit afraid of an animal. I usually don't cook anywhere near, use the triangle method. Food gets hung up in the tree and whatever. But if I got beast, I can just throw it in there. But when I hike, I do that. I cook away. And then I come back. You don't want to have food anywhere near your stuff. The bears will get in there, coons or whatever. I call them trash pandas. That's what a raccoon is to me. It's a trash panda. But yeah, the bears will come in there. They're not after you. They're after your food. They will tear your butt up to get it. I should probably dig up that pan before it gets too dark, but it can wait. But yeah, it is cool. The fire feels good. Beautiful out today. I like the cooler weather. Yesterday was like 80 something. Today, 60. That's typical for up here. I'm sure it'll be back in the 80s or 70s by the end of the week. Next week, probably even back in the high 80s. We're getting another 100-degree day thrown in there. Man, that was something else. I mean, it was so humid you could barely breathe. That was something else. We'll do some good deep wood camping. I can't wait. Oh, I get excited about camping. Oh, this chair. Oh. Well, this chair is just lovely. Absolutely love it. You know, I appreciate every one of you, by the way. You've been sticking with me here through these tough times. They've been tough, but it was like I always had you there, you know. It's like you're always with me. That makes me keep pushing, made me feel a little bit better. That setup video was something I definitely needed to do. That where I set that stuff up, told you about all the winter gear I use. That was needed. And I promised y'all I would, and I did it. And it's, oh, I love that otter. Yeah. Beautiful setup. But, yeah. We'll be using this. And now, like I said, I do have a dark technology tent. We'll be using that too. But, this is a primary. I use this a lot. I really like the design. We'll see how it holds up. Because I'm going to give it a good workout. I always do. I don't beat my equipment. I take good care of it. But still, there's times you want to wear the hell out of it. I want to know if it's going to be good for you to pick up. So I save all my, you know, I don't know. All my reviews are always at the end. I save those. That way, you know, when I put a beating on it, as much as I'm going to be using it, you know you're getting a good deal. Just like any otter. I use that thing a lot more. Most people I fish 2, 3, 4 times. Man, I had that thing out I don't know how many times. And just, wow, tough. Wow, beautiful. I did get a big tarp. We'll use that, the deep woods one. That's a huge tarp I got. I wanted a bushcraft tarp, but they were like $200. Well, I got a Walmart tarp, same size, for about $45. We'll use that. I'll show it to you on the next one we get out in the woods. But, yeah. Give that a shot, see how it works out. The difference is between them is huge. The bushcraft tarps, of course, got through the center. They got a whole line of little ribs you could put a line through, and every little area has, you know, a little loop where you can hook to and hang it to a tree. And the other tarps, like the one I'm going to show you, I got clips for it, but they don't have center grommets. You know, it's all off. But we'll figure that out. I'm hoping it works out. It's a big tarp. I do want to use it. That way I can be out in the rain too. I can put it over the top of the whole thing. and shoot it out. That way we can have the same setup like we got here. And if it puts a little pose in it from the fire, who cares? Walmart, I can afford 4 of those compared to the old bushcraft one that I really want. So we'll give that a shot. A lot of stuff coming up. The 4th is my holiday to work. I'm actually off the 4th. The 3rd is my holiday because I work nights, so I won't be able to do fireworks this year. I wanted to, but I'm not going to be able to do it. And on the 4th, they actually have some way up north of here, way up. And I would go check that out. But the bears got to work, so I'm just going to be doing a camp. And that's what I'm going to do. So no fireworks this year, kids. That's a shame, too. If you've seen the video I made that in the beginning when I started this channel, I did the fireworks in Land Lakes, and right at the very end, everybody else had been grabbing their chairs, ready to take up, but right at the very end of that video, an explosion happened. Man, was that something. I caught it all on video, and the guys who actually set off the fireworks watched the video, and they loved it. They got to see it from a different perspective than them lighting them off. I was way back in the field in the airport, and I got the whole thing, and that explosion at the end, that was something to see. And I got it all, every bit of it. That was a good video. It was actually fun. It was last year, yeah. So you can go back and look that one up because it's in there somewhere back in the archive somewhere. Yeah, when I first started this channel, I watch bushcraft, everything all the time, constantly. I watch those guys. I love them, like Swedwoods. Oh, I love that guy. And Nagalaro Rick, he passed away. That was a shame, but his channel's still up. Nagalaro Bushcraft, that guy. One of the reasons why I started mine. And Swedwoods, love that guy. There's several channels I just love to watch. In the beginning, was the pandemic was here, and everything was shut down. We had little notes you could take with you saying you were essential and could travel, so you got pulled over, you didn't have to get sent home. Well, I started waterfall videos, just little videos, and I was showing it to the sick people who were genuinely very, very ill. And some of them, it was the last video I've ever seen, but I'd go and do these little hikes and the waterfalls and stuff in the winter. And I showed them to them. Them are all the first videos you see when I first started. I figured if I got pulled over and explained to the officer what I was doing and why I was doing it, there wasn't a single one in this world that would have stopped me. They'd have let me go. So that's what I did in the beginning, and that's when I started. So one of the girls said, "Hey man, why don't you start a channel and share this stuff?" I said, "Yeah, as much as I can, probably should I." So that's how it all began. But I used to love watching them. I watch all them guys. I still do. There's a new guy watching out of AB. His dog's Brucey or something. Yeah, I've been watching him here lately. He's good. He's good. Even his mistakes he shows. He doesn't edit none of that stuff out. He shows even the mistakes, and they make me laugh. But yeah, I like the guy. He is down to earth. He's in New Zealand, I think. Yeah, right now he's coming in the winter. See, for me, that'd be nice. I'll get the out of everything, fly over there, spend a winter there too. But yeah, he's good. What a wind just howling. Seen a few people walking by. There's not many people here. Usually in the summertime, this place is absolutely packed. All of them are, but with fuel prices, nobody can really get out. Alright guys, I think I'll bring you back when it's closer to dinner time. Unless something amazing happens. Oh. Thanks for sticking with me. Alright guys, I'm gonna go ahead and get some food started here. It's gonna be like 2-3 different little things. It's an easy meal. Just gonna do a couple sausages tonight, but I gotta heat up some chili. Because I like chili on my sausages. Now we're gonna open up we need the knife. We need a cutting board. I'm not sure what I'm gonna do tonight. I'm gonna make a special kind of onion I love. I hope this thing is bright enough. Let me take a look. Make sure. Yeah, it's bright enough, I reckon. Alright. The biggest thing you got in your house. The biggest one. Hack the ends off. Yeah. Throw that right in the fire. Oh, I love that smell anyway. Let's get that first layer off there. Beautiful. Get that off there. Got actually a little cold out here. I had to put the coat on. Not a heavy coat, but a coat nonetheless. I love that smell of onions on fire. Get our tinsel out here. A little square I brought. Yeah, that's what I want right there. Let's set that right here. I guess you'll love this one. Cut your onion. Lots of little sections. Not all the way through. Well, you can, but makes a mess when you try to do what I'm about to do. You'll see. And may actually punch it through on accident. You never know. Just as many cuts as you can get in there. Get them in there. Lots of cuts. You want lots of them. Anyways, once you get that done. Lots of cuts. Nice and deep. Just about to where it's going to break open on you. Just loosen her up a little bit. Yeah. Loosen her up a little bit. There you go. Okay. Now, take that onion. Sit right in the middle of your tinfoil. Right there. Getting this started now. Now, do the rest later. But right now, I definitely got to get this going because this takes a little while. Get a big old slab of butter. Big old slab. Just ordinary salted butter. Got the paper off there. Looks good. Alright. Throw that in there too. Alright. Now, garlic salt. We're going to nail this thing with all kinds of garlic salt. I'm sure some of you have done this before. Open that onion up real good. Whole bunch of it in there. Whole bunch of it. Whole bunch. All up in there. Like that. Then, take a big old pat of butter. The butter's, it's cold out here, so the butter's up there on top. So I'm just going to wrap this up. Remember, garlic salt. That's it. Big old pat of butter. Throw that on there. Smash that butter in there a little bit. Nice and tight. Okay. Now, get you over here, show you what I'm going to do to it. I'm going to stick it right down in there. Stick it right down in that fire. Let that bugger cook a while. Then we'll get on to the next thing. Alright guys, I got a folding grate here that I bought for the gym. Just a big old folding grate. But I thought it was going to be a bit smaller, so I'm going to order another one. But for now, I'm going to stick this right on top of here. Burn all that new paint off and stuff. And that's what we're going to cook our sausages on, so we need it. Alright guys, let's get our chili going. As you can see, I got my little fast fold stove out. I love this hiking gear. I always had this stuff. I have two little stoves too, but this is the bigger one. It can take a full-size pan. Here's a big plate. It can take it, no problem. But for my hiking gear, I have to actually make it a little smaller. So you just kind of fold the wings in a little bit. I like this thing. I love these little stoves. A little bit smaller, maybe. Yeah, this one has an auto igniter. I really like it. And we're going to heat up our chili on this. So let's get that going. Let's see here. Like I said, it has an auto igniter. Sorry you can't see at the angle I'm in, but it fires right up. These stoves are mainly for using for hiking, but we're going to heat our chili up. Hormel. I love Hormel chili. I'm going to heat that up in here. Okay. Let's get that in our little pot here. Oh, we almost got it all. Oh, we got a little bit left in there. Let's get that out of there. There we go. Anyway, yeah. We'll throw that on. Right on top of that. That'll heat up. It'll heat up fast too. These stoves cook really quickly. I love them. The little bitty ones I like using for hiking, but this, like this, I can put a pot of coffee on there and it just rocks it right out. We'll see that in the morning, of course. Like I said, I can take a full-size pan and everything. The bugs really aren't bad. I'm kind of shocked. But I don't want them getting inside the food, so let's put the lid. Which is just another little pot. I love these setups. They come in a little bag. You can get them. They're awesome. Here's the bigger ones here. I mean, they got big pots, little pots, and they all just kind of fit together and they go inside the bag. I recommend them. They're awesome. You can hear it. It's already getting boiling. That's how fast these things are. Turn that down a little low. You want to get that good and hot. The onions are done, so we're going to keep working on this, and we're going to throw the sausages on shortly as well. I've been kind of quiet. Just when I camp, I like to be quiet. That's probably why most people couldn't hear me. I have a deep voice, like I said, and I'm kind of quiet. I appreciate y'all sticking with me through all these problems I've had lately. Holy crap. The channel's doing well. It's doing really well. Let's throw some sausages on here. Throw two on there. The channel's doing well, and I thank you, every one of you, for it. I read all your comments. I've seen a lot of the bigger channels, they have a hard time with the comments, but I try to keep up with all of y'all and your comments. It matters. It matters to me. I mean, I love doing this. Absolutely love it. I'm never going to stop anyway, so I might as well film it. That's the way I feel about it. It's very enjoyable. I love doing the camps.
I posted, so I actually have a signal out here. I posted on Facebook, Instagram, all that. And already got tons of likes. Ready for the next video. All good people. A lot of channels have been having it tough lately. I don't know what's going on. But I don't know if they got that bug too, or the weather. It's just been crap. Everybody else in the U.S. is frying to a crisp, and up here, freeze to fry, freeze, fry, freeze, fry. Rain, storms, big storms. All right, let's keep this going. Get them sausages going, and I'll bring you back. Sorry guys, I changed the angle a little bit to make it a little easier to see. Yeah, what I'm doing. Well, I guess it's 4 pots basically. Let's get this chili going good here. Like I said, this is my hiking gear. I love it. I used to do a lot of that when I was a younger man. I'm older now. I don't do much of it anymore. Just a little too difficult on me. Those of you who watch the channel, you know. Ankle shot. Get these sausages here. Alright. Looking good. I hope I didn't burn this. We're going to find out. Alright, let's get them in here. Them sausages in here. Got a few bugs floating around. Not too bad. Actually, it's been very good. Got bit by one mosquito, which amazes me. Usually they just rip you to shreds. Let's get that in there. A little burnt, not too much, just the way I like it. There you go. All right, let's turn this off. Yeah, pickaxe ale, I like that. It's good beer. It's a home brew up here. It's a little bit chilly on these. Let's move this stuff away a little bit. The bugs are starting to get crazy. Alright. Away from there at least. Alright, I gotta know. I don't know how this turned out. Oh, she's gorgeous. Oh. Perfect. Hope you can see that. Slide everything down a little bit more here. Sorry. Oh, it turned out perfect. Where's my spoon? Oh, there it is, right there. Come on. Oh, beautiful. Oh, I love them. All right. Let's get some of that chili on there. This is going to be garlicky. Oh, and buttery. Oh, it's so good. Just a little chili on each one of these. And I have more if I get more hungry, but I've been dropping a lot of weight ever since the COVID nailed me. I just didn't feel like eating. It wasn't that I couldn't taste it. I just didn't feel like eating much. And a lot of people said the same thing. They just not really hungry when they get it. Of course, a little ketchup. And my first shot's always heavy. This is going to be messy.
That's all right. That's what camping's about. Spicy brown mustard here. Mmm. Oh, beautiful. Let's clean that up. We don't like a mess. No, we don't. Throw it right in the fire. All right. Oh, this looks so good. Yeah. Pretty much, that's what's been going on. Let's see if we can do this so I get just destroyed by it. Still steaming. It goes to show you how cool it got. It really dropped. The temperature really dropped. I want some of that onion so bad. Let's see how it turned out. Come on now. Oh, that's so good. Oh, that onion just turned out amazing. The wet naps. They become your best friend when you eat this kind of stuff. So yeah, things have been getting better, which is good. Channel's growing, all thanks to you. Oh, this is amazing. I love outdoor cooking. I love outdoor camping. Outdoor anything is amazing. I don't know why, but food always tastes better outside. I can't be the only one that feels that way. It just tastes more, I don't know, amazing. The sounds, noise around you, everything. I don't know. But yeah, it's nice to have all the little gear. And stuff's all cheap, Butane, like $20. I think you get a big bottle. This is the big stove. I had 2 little ones. It's amazing to have this stuff, and I like the auto igniters. It makes it a whole lot easier. But I always carry everything I need anyway, just in case. All right, guys, I think I'm gonna eat my dinner. Then I'll get back with you. It's really good. All right, guys. I'm all set. Everything's done. Dishes done. Everything's put away for the night. I'm gonna get her all zipped up nice and tight. Been hearing jets all night long. I don't know if you can hear them now, but they've been buzzing. Oh man, the last couple of hours just been wow. Been something else. Pretty powerful. Oh, listen to them big old jets blowing by. That's pretty odd. Anyway, that's me all tucked in for the night. So, yeah, wind's still going, but not bad. Just pick it up a little bit. But them jets, holy crap, it's gonna be a hard time sleeping tonight with all them jets going by. All right, I'll see you. Them jets are still going by. Oh, wow. Try this again. I'm gonna, all right, guys. You can tell I slept good. Oh. Even with the jets, and they did wake me up a couple times last night, but not too bad. Well.
That's me. Oh, I reckon we get up, start making us some breakfast. I need some coffee. Good morning. Sun's trying to peek through a little bit. A little cool this morning. Beautiful.
cups as much as possible. Right? Turn that off. Let's take a look, see what we got here. Oh, look at that, nice and dark. Let's fill that bad boy right on up. Oh yeah. I like the hiking gear. I have lots of it. We used to hike a lot. Don't so much anymore, but oh yeah. Let's get that right on. Get us some of that perk coffee. This is gonna be good. Oh. Finally, perk coffee. Oh, that's what I needed this morning. I had a hard time waking up because I had a hard time sleeping last night. All the jets going by, and the high winds like that too. Very unusual. Woke me up, like I said, a few times. Other than that, it was peaceful. It wasn't bad. Wind cranking, I don't mind that. They say this thing sleeps too, but as you can see in there, if you put two beds side by side in there, it'd be pretty cramped. I mean, but what's the tent for, really? Just sleeping so you can get in and get out, go do your thing. I'm going to have to get a little carpet, I think, for the outside here. That's the first time I've used it. I love the design. It's an amazing design. I think they could have done better with the pegs and things like that. But the design is awesome. Definitely want to get a little winter wood stove for it. Didn't need it. I didn't get cold at all last night. I got down in the 40s. Nah, didn't faze me any. Slept like a baby. I was nice and warm. Wasn't bad. I do love the design, and I'm definitely going to have to get an outside carpet. But sleep too. Yeah, you're going to be bumping each other, but yeah, you can still do it. It's a nice little tent. I really like the design. Love the design of this thing. I had that all zipped up there. Put some of my gear in there. So yeah, I think this thing's going to work out real nice. Sun keeps poking through every now and then. It's supposed to come out this afternoon. Hit and miss. But I gotta go. I can't stay all day. I wish I could. But I gotta work, so I gotta get back. I was gonna make breakfast this morning, but I really wasn't hungry. That's another thing you may have noticed if you've been watching. That time I was off there for a while, I lost quite a bit of weight. I lost 10, 12 pounds. Just didn't feel like eating. I only eat when I'm really, really hungry. I don't know why. I don't know, maybe that's one. Maybe that's a side effect. I have no idea. But you just don't want to, you know. You eat because you know you have to. I wanted to make a breakfast, and you know how I am about my breakfast. But no, it's going to be just coffee this morning. I'm still full from last night. Now it's just 2 sausages and a little bit of chili. Weird. Oh, that's so good. But yeah, I have been losing weight, which is good, I guess, but not that way. I don't know what the deal is with that. But yeah, I feel better. And I don't want to leave. I don't think anybody does when they camp. Beautiful fire. Listen to the birds. I love this. Yeah, this little tent's going to work out real nice. I love my lantern. I got a couple more coming, little ones. A few things, you know, a little carpet. And this thing's going to work out real nice. I was shocked by the bugs, too. I've seen a few skeeters. Nothing major. Usually black flies are tearing you apart up here this time of year. But with this cool air right now, I think that keeps them all at bay. But yeah, I didn't even need mosquito spray. I got 2 cans. Didn't need it. That makes things nice too. The breeze actually feels good this morning. feel relaxed right here on my perch. And I love this chair. Well, guys, I'm going to enjoy my coffee. Watch the sun poke through. I'll get back with you when I start pulling the stakes. See what I'm talking about? Cheap pegs. That one's already bent. That's why I get good pegs. Keep ripping this thing down. Alright guys, you know how I am about leave it better than you found it, right? There she is, all cleaned up. Don't even know I was here. Left a few sticks of wood for the next guy. Somebody left a few pieces in the pit for me. But there you have it. All packed up, ready to roll. The pieces ready to go. I love this camp. I didn't want to leave. But you have to be out by certain times. The campground's 11. I made it by 11:04. Can't beat that, right? Got it down to pretty good science. There it is. Look at that. Nice and clean. That's what we like, isn't it? I appreciate y'all. Every one of you, you know that. Thanks for sticking with me. Man, we had some tough times. We're going to make it work back. We're going to do this. We're going to have a lot of fun. Oh my God, I'm so happy to be back up and running again. Like I said, I lost a lot of weight. Not too bad. That's always a plus. Lost my glorious spirit. Oh, I hate that. But anyways, I'll go back. We're back, guys. We're back. And I can't wait for the next adventure. Should be here shortly. Thanks for watching. You know I love every one of y'all. Love y'all. Be good.